Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Team Ox channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Today is Thursday, February 8th, 2024. It's crazy. I saw a post from Gary Vee maybe a week ago or a few days ago saying we're already 8% through the year. 8% through the year. It's amazing. It's amazing how quick it goes, how quick it goes and how you can find yourself coasting, not accomplishing your goals or accomplishing your goals, but then, just kind of got to draw your plan out, do what you got to do, but have a balance. Always on this tip of wanting to be successful, pushing the envelope of success. And this video today is regards right to that, but in a different way, more interesting way, right? And for those of you that don't know, I am I don't even know what you call it, a controls engineer, software engineer, computer, whatever you want to call it, right? I work with network engineer, whatever you want to call it. I'm an engineer that does the designs, the communication with the customers, the writing of the software, the testing, all of that good stuff, right? At this company that I work at, this is a very large company. And I say that not to brag. I say that it's a large company in my area, in my state. And I say that not to brag. I say that to understand the demographic of my company. Those of you that know, who have worked at smaller companies and at larger companies, there's pros and cons to both. One of the big ones that stand out to me is one of the cons of working at a larger company. You are kind of a number, but that can be used to your advantage, because in a way you have so many more people that you can connect with in work and outside of work, right, with their other interests. You can find other people to do other things that you like to do, if that's work related or if it's not work related, right? At a smaller company, you get to touch a lot more because you are required to touch a lot more. You don't have this team or that team, right? You just kind of do it and figure it out. That can be good because you learn a lot more, but that can be bad because you're doing more than you're paid for, because the idea is that you're going to be made more money later. Anyway, that's a longer than I expected explanation of a large company versus a small company. Either way, I work at a large company. I worked at small companies as well, and they're different. They're both just different. There's pros and cons to either one. But this large company, one of the other things that they do is they have an organization and procedure for career growth, right? So you'll have quarterly conversations with your supervisor, and you'll build goals, and you'll check off these goals, and you'll get ratings, and those ratings will proceed to your bonuses and your promotions, right, for the following year, things like that. In addition to that, they ask you to get mentors. They say get mentors, right? So right now I have a mentor at this company, a very important individual. I mean, top tier importance, and some of the things he's pushing me to do, I believe that are correct and are great for someone who wants to be a large employee, impactful employee in the next 10 years, 15 years. But I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. I only have a certain amount of time in the day, so I've been listening and collaborating, connecting with my mentor, but my route of kind of buying assets, using my job, my high income job, to buy assets that produce me income as well as increase in value, that's what I'm kind of focused on. Because I don't know, I'm kind of projecting the next 5, 7, 10, 15 years and saying, how much will they possibly pay me? How much will they possibly pay me if I put all this effort into this? It's like, we'll have to. And I think if I put 110% effort in, right, I will maybe be where you are, making 250, making 200, 250 a year, 200 a year, maybe 50K bonuses, right? With some stock options, a hefty retirement account, right, requiring having travel and having the image, being in the office often. I think if I put 80% in, 70% in, right, I'll make 160, maybe a 12K bonus, you know? But I'll be able to then put 60% into something else that I'm working on, because I also consult. So this is my dilemma, I guess, and I'm kind of talking to you guys. The mentors at your companies really want you to be the best employee, right? And that's the fight I'm having, because he's saying, go back to school, get your this, get your certification, get your this, so we can, put more effort into. This is where put more effort into the company, so the company will pay you more eventually, right? I don't know if that's what I want, but I want the relationship. So that's the dance that I'm having. I want to know if you guys have this same issue, this same problem of the company's leading me to be the best employee. And I will be the best employee that I want to be, but I also have interests outside of this job that also take my time. So that's where I'm kind of sitting. Right now I'm over here. And I don't know what the right decision is. I think I'm making the right decision, but I make money after work every single day. Every single day I have a hustle that builds me income. This income is used to enjoy the fruits of labor, as well as invest more into assets. There was an opportunity for me to stay late today and have a sit down with my mentor, right? Have a sit down with my mentor for about an hour, but I chose to reschedule that. And that's a caveat, because he rescheduled our original time. We had an original 11 a.m. slot. He was not available, which is okay. And he requested to reschedule to, after, late work hours. And I was just not for that. I was like, no, we'll just do it again in another week. So I'm just kind of interested to see, like, where your work is trying to push you, trying to guide you, how much of that dance are you listening to? Versus, I think if you're not focused outside of work, listen to your job. Right? Don't be out here giving 70% and then going home and playing video games. No. If you're gonna give 60-70%, give 60-70% to another job as well, so you're doubling down. Save that money, invest in assets that produce income, and then the rest will figure itself out. Let me know in the comments, man, if you guys are experiencing this. If you guys, and I know if you're here watching this channel, you have hustle outside of your main W-2. So let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you're experiencing, and I'd love to hear. Let me and some solutions. Maybe even if you aren't experiencing this, but you did in the past, tell me about how you dealt with it. If you were happy with your decisions, or if you wish you went the other way, and vice versa. Looking forward to hearing from y'all. God bless. Let's keep going. Out.